merch. She's editing everything. Oh, Yoshi, no! Oh, no. I can't believe I killed that little baby Yoshi. You know what? I can't live with this. No. Welcome back. We're playing more New Super Mario World 2 Around the World. I think this might be one of my favorite ROM hacks of all time. And I took a break from it. I haven't played in a while. Really excited to get back into it. We're in the we're in World 4, Growing Pipe Grove. I noticed last time when we were playing this that we could go a different way to get to World 3, but I'm just gonna go the way that I know and head on into World 4 and we'll see what happens. Ooh, it's got the Grohe Pipes. That makes sense because I think the name of the level is like, this level has the Grohe Pipes, basically. So a lot's changed since last we played this ROM hack. We now have an editor, Roria, who's helping out with all of our videos and stuff. She's making artwork for thumbnails. She's making artwork for merch. She's editing everything. Oh, Yoshi, no! Oh, no. I can't believe I killed that little baby Yoshi. You know what? I can't live with this. No. I'm gonna start over. I can't. I need that little baby Yoshi. So anyway, Rory is helping us with everything. She's doing a great job. I kind of announced that in another series that we're doing right now about a game called Anodyne 2, which is fantastic, amazing. But just in case you haven't seen that, I figured I'd let you know here too. So make sure to wish Rory luck, congratulate her, thank her for her help. It is only with her help that we're going to be able to do more videos than usual, which is good because it's been like one video every couple of weeks for a while. And it'll be good to be able to step up our quality and our quantity a little bit. Okay. So the thing that I liked the most about this ROM hack so far... Maybe Yoshi can eat those blocks. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. Yep. The thing that I like the most about this ROM hack so far is that it's got great level design. It's not too hard. A lot of ROM hacks might have fantastic level design, but then they're also like blisteringly difficult. So you get to a point where it's just really hard to continue because the game is so hard. But this one, I think, balances that kind of perfectly. What's that blueberry up there? I ate it. I hope that wasn't like a poison berry. Sorry, Yosh. Little one-up action. I think they just got the difficulty just right, though. It feels like a good kind of successor to Super Mario World. I still need to play the first ROM hack in this series, by the way. If you notice, the name is New Super Mario World 2 Around the World. I've never played the first one, but what I have heard is that the first New Super Mario World is also a great game and one of the best ROM hacks ever made. I've just never taken the time to play it. I think somebody in my comments on maybe the last video or the first one in this series said something about oh yeah, well, it's great, but it gets so hard later on. And I really hope that's not true. I really hope that maybe that was an early version of this ROM hack, or maybe I just won't have as much trouble. I don't know. I just hope that it doesn't get blisteringly difficult. Oh no, yeah, oh, blah. Sorry, Yosh. I'm not killing myself for you this time. But that's really gonna spoil the fun. If this ends up being like blisteringly difficult and I just can't continue, I'm gonna feel so bad. But if it's like a special world sort of thing and it's at the end and it's not, it doesn't just come out of nowhere, you know, then I fireballed my foot. Go away. No, oh, you monster. Not gonna chance it. Not gonna chance it. I can think of way more ROM hacks, though, that get way too difficult and you just don't want to keep going, than I can think of ones that are balanced throughout. You know, good difficulty should ramp up over the course of the game. It should get a little more involved as you go, and it should gradually kind of ease you into doing some tougher stuff. I feel like game over shouldn't even happen in a traditional ROM hack until you're, you know, at least a few worlds into the game. But there are different approaches, I guess. Dude, stop cloning yourself. I guess the way that some people think about it, or, you know, makers of these ROM hacks, is why would anybody want to play something that's as easy as the original games when we can make something that's just a direct follow-up? Oh, no, no, whoa! Man, there was nothing about that was good. But I think, I'm just saying the same thing I've said before, but I think that there's a big market for people who aren't masochists and they just want to play more Mario. They don't want to play like a reinvention or something that's brutal that tests their Mario metal or anything. Let me know in the comments. Are you a person who wants your Mario metal tested? Oh, no. Oh, Yoshi. It's okay. I didn't need that Yoshi. Or are you just a regular guy who, or, you know, gal, who wants to play more Mario? I think there's just an audience. Oh. Stupid Chuck. I think there's just a large number of people who like both things, but I think that unfortunately the traditional crowd kind of gets underrepresented. Maybe that's just me, though. Maybe it's just me reading into things. Ooh. Yes, another Yosh. Hello, Yoshi. I've never seen one of your kind before. I definitely haven't seen one recently, and if I did, he's probably still among the living. Kill those guys. Those are Rexes. I mistakenly called those, what am I thinking of? Dino. Help me out. What did I call them? I called them Dino Dans. What are those guys called? Dino. The little Dino Rhino. I called him Dino Rhino before, and I have regretted it every day since. I've stayed awake at night. Wait. Oh, I thought I was gonna sneeze. That was really awkward. Laying in my bed, I've stayed awake. I've thought, man, will the people ever forgive me for calling that Rex a Dino Rhino that time? And I mean, I know the answer is no, but I've still wondered. Someday, I mean, maybe the people could come together and have some kind of meeting, you know, all the people. And they could say, you know, Lair, he committed a cardinal sin, and he called a Rex a Dino Rhino, and we can't forgive that. But maybe one guy in the back, maybe his name is Francis, or I don't know. It's probably Francis. Francis is the only person I know that believes in me, and you know, he might find it in his heart to forgive me. Doubtful, but maybe. But in the future, I will do my best to not say the wrong names of things. It's so easy. When you're playing and you're just talking, like I'm just babbling nonsense right now. And yeah, I know that's apparent. I know that you can tell that that's what I'm doing, but you know, that's what you have to do sometimes. especially when it's just you and your wife's at work and you would have played something with her, but she's at work and you should be working, but no, no, but no, you're not gonna work. So you're just sitting at home and you're playing Mario and you're talking to yourself and everything's cool. The commentary's not 5 stars, but that doesn't even matter. Right? I really like, it, and this is gonna sound really silly, preceded by, I know the commentary's bad, but I really like when you're playing a ROM hack like this, or even Mario World or one of the originals. I like how much easier it is to talk while you play compared to some of the harder games. Because inevitably, if I'm playing like a really hard game, it just ends up being me like making those dying Lair noises that I make, like and stuff like that. And I just can't think while I play. But I can think a little bit while I play this. These guys don't get used very often. What are they called? Oh no. It's thunder, lightning. Hold on. Hold on. Sumo Bros? Are they just Sumo Bros? Am I right? What are they? Roria? Slap it on screen. Am I right? Give me an award if I am. If I'm not, I don't know. Shame me for it, I guess. Help the commenters out and shame me for getting that name wrong if it's not a Sumo Bro. Why did I do this? I didn't like that at all. Oh, man. Great ROM hack, though. Great ROM hack. Sumo Bros, right? I've got to be right. I've got to be right. I'm not going to Google it. We're in the deep, dark woods. Can't afford to be Googling stuff right now. I like that the levels are all different themes so far in each world, but it all goes together. So we've had like different woody themes. Oh, look at that. Those are Yoshi's Island blocks. Oh, oh. Why did they change? Oh, they change whether you're on Yoshi or not. Whoa, that's why they're Yoshi's Island blocks. That's so cool. So if I want to get down there, I just hop off the Yosh. That's really neat. I've never ever seen that before. And again, I haven't played a ton of ROM hacks, but I've just never ever seen that before. Okay, so we want to get you, spit you at, we need to, hold on, let me think. How can I do this? There's no way for me to grab this. There's got to be, oh, it's right here. Duh. I was making that way harder than it needed to be. That's cool, seeing a boomerang bro in Super Mario World. Or a hammer bro. There weren't hammer bros in Super Mario World, right? Dang Mario Maker. I can never remember what's what anymore because Mario Maker has ruined my... So Yoshi has to eat those blocks. So we want to put him here and then go down. Neat. I like that. I've never seen the blocks that disappear when you're off of Yoshi like that. That would be a really neat thing to have in Mario Maker. So let's see. We can get this. It's a 1-up. I guess we have to... Oh. Oh. Then what do we do? Oh, no. Oh, it's okay. How do I get up there? Any thoughts? Oh. This spring might help. Let's see. Blip. Good job, Yosh. I don't recognize this music at all. Does anybody know what this is? Is this something custom or is this something I should recognize maybe? Oh, whoops. A lot of one-ups here. I'm finally, like, in good shape, kind of. No. Oh, okay. I thought Yoshi was gonna die there. Sorry, Yosh. No! Sorry, Yoshi. Does Mario always spit out that many fireballs when he's... Oh, okay, it's just 2. Never mind. Never mind. It's my imagination playing tricks. Why, Mario? Why? That wasn't very smart at all, dude. Just kill you real quick. For sure. For sure. Let's let me... Oh. Huh. Well, that didn't let me in there, so I don't know what... Let me think about this. How else could I get in there? Does it have something to do with having Yoshi? Oh, well, no. Yeah, I don't know. No biggie. I don't need that Yoshi coin that bad. Dang it, I wish I still had Yoshi. I feel like I'm missing out on everything now. Can't go up that pipe. Stand here and wait like a doofus. Whoa! Oh no. He's throwing tube socks. Anybody else ever think that? We might have already talked about that in another episode, but I always thought Boomerang Bros threw tube socks. Because they look like tube socks. They're like white with a little red stripe at the top. And that brings me back to one of the stupidest things I've ever done as an adult. I'm going to tell you this story in confidence. I told this story once before in a video for a game called Venture Kid. So if you saw that, shout outs. Appreciate it. So Sid was sick or achy or something, and we have these, I mean, we don't have these things, but there are these things called rice socks. And a rice sock is where you take a sock, you put rice in it, and then you can put that rice sock in the microwave and you can heat it up and it gets super hot and steamy, and then you can put it on your body and it's like a warm therapeutic sort of thing. So had the rice sock, put a little bit of water in it, you know, you just kind of, you want it to be steamy and therapeutic, like I was saying. So I had it all heated up and everything. Oh, I needed him. Whoops. Maybe he'll come back. I can get that Yoshi coin. Ah, dang it. So I heated up the rice sock and I'm taking it to Sid, and I like the smell of the rice sock because it smells like rice, and you know, it's a clean sock. So in my infinite wisdom, dang it, I put the rice sock up to my nose and I take a big deep breath. It was so refreshing. No, it wasn't. It burned me. Ow, I died. No, it wasn't. It burned me. And I scorched my nose, and a flaming tornado of ricey steam went up my nose and scorched me. And the skin in my nose was burning and falling off for like weeks. It was awful. It was one of the worst things that's ever happened in my life, and it happened when I was an adult. I was a grown man. I was 25 years old, probably, maybe 26. And I inhaled burning steamy rice out of a rice sock, burnt my nose, and then had to just deal with the consequences like a doofus for way longer than seemed right. It was like the universe was punishing me for being that stupid. It was like it could have recovered in a week, but no, you really need to learn a lesson. So it took like 3 months. Oh, it was one of the worst things that's ever happened. So anyway, the moral of the story, I guess don't do that. I'm definitely not going to do it again, for sure. I've regretted it every day since. Not because there's any kind of lasting effect of said rice sock. It's just because I have to live with the pain of being that kind of person that like injured himself that poorly by sniffing. I don't know. It sounds so dumb when I retell the story, but oh, I forgot I could wall jump. Almost wall jumped right into that lava. I'm gonna have to, oh, I have to remember I can do that. But yeah, I'll always probably be embarrassed to remember that. But you know what? It's a funny story. Looking back, young me, just, it's hard to see those fireballs in here for some reason. Young me, you know, just did, oh, dang it. Not interested, piranha plant. You know what? I'm coming up there. I'm coming up. I'm gonna kill you. Take that. Dink, dink. Okay, there's the door. We are almost out of here. Can I take this Buzzy through the door with me? Nope, he disappeared. Whoa! What's happening? Why'd he turn purple? Oh, geez! I can see him behind the pipes. Do I jump on him? Nope, you do not jump on him. Ladies and gentlemen, do not jump on the giant piranha plant. Dang it. So I know what you're wondering, guys. You're wondering, Lair, how did you get so good at Mario? How is it that you continually achieve greatness in the face of adversity? Well, let me tell you guys, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's so hard to grab those and not break them, but I feel like it could just be a few hits that I need, and I could be real close, or it could be like 10 hits. I guess I have no way of knowing. All right, let's fly back through. Fireball. If I die on this section, I may give up. I may be like, well, guess I can't do it. But I know I can do it. I just don't. I'm just losing. I'm not losing hope. I'm just losing resolve. That's different, right? All right, here we go. This is the time. If I don't finish on this try, I'm gonna give Rory $5. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Yes. No, no. Oh, geez. That's fine. No biggie. No biggie. We're just gonna stand in the corner. We're gonna run over here, and then we're gonna run over here and jump, and then we're gonna stand in the corner, and we're gonna look at him, and then we're gonna jump over him, and then we're gonna grab a rock, and then we're gonna throw it at him, and then we're gonna get hit, and then we're gonna die, and then we're gonna yell at the screen. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, we did it. Mario's mid-kick, and he looks awesome. Look at him. He's like doing a little dance. He's like, ha-cha-cha. I love it. Okay, we did it. It was only 3 hits. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Now we're in the falling forest, and we're going to do that in the next episode. So I hope you guys had a great time, and I hope that Roria doesn't hate me after this episode. And a special thanks to all the YouTube members who have been supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. And it's opened the door for some cool new opportunities like hiring Roria to do our editing and stuff like that. So thank you to Ugly Stewie, CC Gaming, my buddy Corey, Simulated Emu, Chris Burgess, Loudness 1024, Lee 12 Games, Mrs. BTG, that's Morgan, Mona G, Darby at BTG, Blake Malley, Zero the Hammer Slayer, Roria, our editor, who's kind of paying herself by being a sponsor, and Kevin at Snowy Phoenix Games. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.